This is a news update for Infolive TV June 8th. I'm Margot Dudkevich. Messages conveyed secretly from Israel to Syria suggest that Israel is willing to give up the Golan Heights for peace with Syria, a report in Mt.HermonUN stated. According to the report, German and Turkish diplomats conveyed secret messages on behalf of Olmert. Opposition leader and former Prime Minister Bibi Netanyahu said the late Syrian President Assad was willing to give Mount Hermon to Israel in exchange for peace. Speaking in an interview on the radio, Netanyahu said Assad gave up the Hermon because, quote, I had a precondition. A statement issued by the Office of UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon said the Secretary General expresses shock and dismay at comments made by Iranian President Ahmadinejad early in the week, calling for the destruction of Israel. A bomb exploded in Beirut's Christian quarter on Thursday night, killing one civilian and wounding 4 others. It's the 5th bomb to rock the Beirut area since May 20th, when the army began its crackdown on Fatah al-Islam. The Pride Parade for the homosexual community is scheduled to take place today in Tel Aviv, just 2 days after the Knesset approved in its first reading 2 bills aimed at preventing the parade from taking place in other cities. Israel's Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the Education Ministry are setting up a public relations task force in preparation for a widespread campaign to counter the boycott on Israeli academic institutions initiated in England. The Mt.HermonUN Sasa armor protection company located in Kibbutz Sasa, near the Israeli-Lebanon border, has won an international bid to be the subcontractor in a vehicle rearmament project for the US Marines. Israeli tennis player Andy Ram hooked up with France's Nathalie Deschy and won the mixed double title at the French Opens on Thursday after playing against a Serbian-Slovenian couple. We bring you radio transmissions as soldiers broke through to the old city 40 years ago. And the week that was, the stories that made the headlines.
Today, the whole world talks about Israel. But who broadcasts from Israel to the world in 4 languages, live from Jerusalem? Infolive TV, the first international Israeli television channel that operates 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Follow current events in Israel and the Middle East. Video features, interviews, news programs and news briefs live as history unfolds. If you want a direct link to Israel, access Infolive.tv.